Aquarian Pools and Spas. If you can dream it, they can build it. More than 50 years in business. Start your dream pool today. Aquarian Pools and Spas. 803-732-3636.
South Carolina under, it's kind of an interesting stat, under Paul Mainieri in terms of conference play was, I believe, 6-26.
28. Well, if you count, so 6-25 if you count the SEC tournament.
Okay, 6-27 then.
But in the regular,
excuse me, he only coached one Arkansas game.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. If you're counting the, so they got swept by Florida, so that'd be 6-28.
Right.
So it'd be 6-29 if you encompass everything, including the SEC tournament last year, in terms of what Paul Mainieri did.
Yeah, I don't have Mainieri's record in front, but 6-29 in conference play. Monty Lee is at least off to a 5-6 start after a sweep. Now, again, the Gamecocks had not had a road series victory, road series win since beating Missouri back on May 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. I believe it was 2nd, 3rd, and 4th of 2024. And quite frankly, let's be honest, Missouri stinks at baseball right now.
Yeah. Well,
that is a sport that we can all laugh and make fun of them, much like other people have done to us in other sports.
And they didn't play Missouri last year.
The best thing for golf, the absolute best thing for golf, is to have Rory McIlroy go on a run and us have Scotty Scheffler and Rory McIlroy at the top.
Yeah, that to be like your two rivals at the top of the sport, who, again, nearly got into a playoff yesterday. And I think, because, again, the story of him chasing the Masters, winning the Grand Slam, was such a big deal last year. It's hard to replicate that. But I also think the fact that he didn't come in to the Masters on, like, this insane tear, if he had won, like, 3 out of 5 tournaments coming in or something like that, then maybe that's a little bit more of a story. It's not that people didn't believe that he could do it, but, again, it's such a rare thing that maybe the story of somebody going back-to-back isn't as prevalent in front of people's minds as it typically would be. And then him not coming in, riding a huge wave of momentum, maybe had something to do with that. I don't know. But it was interesting as we got later on in the week where that didn't seem to be something that was talked about as much as maybe people thought it should have been.
The more and more I see Chris Sale at, I believe, 37, pitching the way he is, the more impressed I am. But I also feel like I'm seeing athletes in their late 30s and early 40s, like being able to do things that it felt like when I was growing up, older athletes couldn't do.
Yeah. And you know, look, the training, the technology, the health and nutrition, all that stuff has improved so much over the years to where now, you know, it used to be what you get in your early 30s, no matter what sport you were playing at the highest level, you're kind of getting towards the end. But now we're seeing some of these guys maybe playing some of their best at those ages. And again, it's interesting. It's going to be interesting to see a decade from now how that conversation changes. But yeah, I believe he finally gave up his first earned run over the week, or one of his, he gave the earned run the other day to the Angels, gave up 6 in that one. So rough outing there, but for the most part, he's only given up 1 or fewer earned runs in every game that he's pitched so far this year.